Since the witness is already here, may I request Secretary Aguirre to now proceed with the presentation of this particular witness. May we know the purpose for which this particular witness will be called in and presented.
Mr. Chair, since we have no hand in the preparation, I believe that Mr. Jaybee Sebastian has executed an affidavit in connection with this hearing. But since we have no hand in the preparation of the affidavit, may we request that this lawyer be the one to offer the purpose of the testimony of Jaybee Sebastian.
Okay, for that purpose, may I know who the lawyer of Sebastian is? Please state your name for the records.
Good morning, Your Honors. I'm Attorney Eduardo M. Arriba, counsel for Jaybee Sebastian.
Okay, Senabi, just a question to you, Attorney Arriba. No? In one of the news I saw on TV, meron kang deklarasyon na sabi mo kay Presidente lang siya magsasabi ng totoo.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so having said that, ngayon nandito si Jaybee Sebastian. Ito ba sasabihin niya rito, yun yung sasabihin niya kay Presidente?
Exactly, Your Honor. Yes.
So ito yung sinasabi niyang totoo na walang itinatago.
Wala po.
Anyway, we have our members, distinguished members of the House of Representatives that will who will interpolate him. So we hope that we will be able to really go through the statements of Mr. Sebastian so that we really can get to the bottom of the truth. Incidentally, gusto ko ring alamin, sabi ni Senator de Lima ay ito'y government asset. Tama ba yun?
It's for the witness, Your Honor, to confirm that.
But as lawyer, hindi ba niya sinabi sa iyo na siya ay government asset?
Yes, that stated that, Your Honor, to me.
Okay, tatanungin kita, are you a government asset? Hindi.
No, Your Honor.
So, mali yung sinasabi ni Senator de Lima na government asset ka?
Yun din po ang gusto ko linawin dito, Your Honor.
Okay, sige. So, anyway, please state the purpose for which this witness is going to be presented. Sorry. Dali muna. The COMSEC is hereby directed to administer the oath of the witness.
Please raise your right hand and follow after me. Ako,
Si Jaybee Sebastian
ay taus-pusong nanunumpa
ay taus-pusong nanunumpa
na magsasabi
na magsasabi
ang katotohanan,
na ang katotohanan,
buong katotohanan, at pawang katotohanan lamang. Kasihan ako
Kasihan nawa ako
ng Diyos.
Okay, maraming salamat. Ulitin ko lang. Kanina sinabi mo hindi ka government asset. So ulitin ko lang yon para ngayon nakasumpa ka na eh. Are you a government asset? Okay, so the COMSEC is hereby directed to take note of the answer of this particular witness into the records. Sige, Attorney Arriba, please state the purpose.
Mr. Chairman,
Sino po yun?
over here, Mr. Chairman. Just a question. Is the witness not seeking immunity from the committee?
Wala na. So, walang ganong request. We don't want to... kasi dadaan din po siya sa DOJ. Hindi po nire-request ng DOJ. Kanya, yun po ang ating proseso. Kailangan i-cover din siya at i-recommend ng DOJ. Okay, please proceed.
Your Honors, please, before I proceed to make a formal offer of the testimony of the witness, Your Honor, may the witness, Your Honor, be heard with respect to the placing him under the witness protection program, as well as the granting in his favor an immunity by this honorable body, Your Honor, please.
Siguro, before that, gusto munang malaman ng komite kung ano ba ang sasabihin niya for which, anong materiality ng kanyang sasabihin for the committee to recommend the grant of that immunity, subject also to the comments of Department of Justice.
We submit, Your Honor. May proceed. Your Honors, please. The testimony of the witness, Your Honor, is being offered to prove that he was an inmate at the National Bilibid prison, more particularly at the maximum security compound. In 2009, he was transferred there. This witness will testify based on his personal knowledge about the proliferation of the illegal drugs trade at NBP, more particularly at the maximum security compound. He will also testify based on his personal knowledge the proliferation also of illegal drugs trade even outside the NBP. This witness will testify the irregularities and the corruption happening within the Bureau of Corrections. He will also testify that during the time of the former Secretary of Justice, Laila de Lima, more particularly after the December 16 raid at the maximum security compound, he was required to help the group of former Secretary Laila de Lima raise funds for the election of the former Secretary for the 2016 national and local elections. That in accordance with that requirement or directive from the group of former Secretary Laila de Lima for Jaybee Sebastian to raise funds for the 2016 election, Jaybee Sebastian, 3 days or 1 week after the December 14 or 16 raid at the maximum security compound, gave 2 million to Secretary de Lima through Junel Sanchez. That during that on January 8 of 2015, when the maximum security compound was blasted with a grenade, Jaybee Sebastian personally handed over to the former Secretary of Justice, Laila de Lima, the amount of 2 million pesos. That from the month of March of 2015 up to the month of May of 2015, Jaybee Sebastian gave money to Junel Sanchez in relation to the...
Masyadong detailed na, parang nagte-testify na siya.
Yung purpose lang, purpose.
Please do not go
Yeah, that's
into
the purpose, Your Honor.
No.
I think
But you're already putting the testimony of the witness into your mouth. So,
I submit, Your Honor.
I think that is clear enough what you have already stated, and so I'd now like to ask Secretary Gire, having heard of the purpose for which the testimony is to be offered, what can you say about that, Mr. Secretary?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Although I was handed a copy of the statement of sworn statement of Jaybee Sebastian just a few minutes ago. the purpose offered by the council, I believe that there are still many things more that he should testify on. And if he could do it, if he could convince the Department of Justice, then we might consider putting him under the witness protection program of the department. But as of today, medyo sa paningin namin kulang pa po.
Okay, so anyway, two things, no? Sabi nyo nga ay putting him under the DOJ WPP, no? Which is different from the immunity that we give. In fact, based on that, the chair is of the view that that is very material and very revealing as well. May I hear from the members,
Mr. Chair.
Chairman,
majority?
tatanungin ko lang si Jaybee dahil before we can proceed to that, kailangan siya eh. Interesado ka ba na mabigyan ng imunidad para magsalita dito?
Of course, sir.
Ha?
Opo, sir. Of course. Yes, sir.
Gusto mo?
Yes, sir.
Sige, yun ang requirement kasi under Section 4 of the Witness Protection Program Act. Kailangan yung tao, i-embrace niya yung mga kasunduan doon na ikaw ay magsasabi ng lahat ng katotohanan. Gusto mo yun?
Yes, sir.
Vice Chair?
Mr. Chair, we'd like also to clarify with Mr. Sebastian because the lawyer is asking for two things. Number one is for his coverage under the Witness Protection Program, definitely under the DOJ, and one is with the House of Representatives before this committee. We'd like to ask Jaybee, ngayon kukonsidera ng committee ito pagbubutuhan kung bibigyan ko komunidad. Ngayon, may sinabi si Secretary Aguirre, kanila kasi yun, hindi sa amin. Ngayon, gusto naming tanungin bago kami magbotohan, kung ikaw ba ay mabigyan pero pending pa yung request mo for Witness Protection Program, willing ka na mag-testify pa rin dito sa committee ito?
Opo.
Mr. Chair, I think that's clear.
Okay, so any motion to recommend immunity for this particular witness?
Yes, in view of that declaration of the witness, Mr. Chair would like to move for his immunity as defined by the rules of this committee. So move, Mr. Chair.
No, we move to recommend to the Speaker the grant of
Yes,
immunity.
I stand corrected, Mr. Chair. I would like to move for the recommendation of this committee to the Honorable Speaker for the granting of immunity. So
Seconds. But before that, JB, kailangan maliwanag ito ha. Hindi ka pwedeng, yung kasing ibibigay sa iyo na immunity, nakakondisyon na yan that you will tell the whole truth, yung buong katotohanan, nothing but the truth, walang iba kundi puro katotohanan lamang,
Naiintindihan ko po.
at buong katotohanan.
Opo.
Ayan. Hindi, kasi kung kulang o mahaluan ng kasinungalingan, mapapawalang bisa yung immunity.
Opo.
Okay.
So it has been moved and seconded. The committee has approved the motion of the committee to recommend the grant of immunity to witness Jaybee Sebastian is hereby approved. The COMSEC is hereby directed to already make the necessary papers to secure the approval of the Speaker. Meanwhile, if I may suggest, perhaps we can proceed because these are merely formalities. If there are no objections, so there being none, you have prepared affidavit.
Yes, Your Honor.
So later on, what we will do is we will request you to read into the records the contents of this affidavit. But before that, we would like you to first identify this particular document, which is your affidavit in relation to this legislative inquiry. And for the guidance of all concerned, I guess, the affidavit will serve as the guide in getting the testimony of witness Sebastian. But of course, whatever he will say here, to the extent that it will bolster and will somehow provide us the truth to whatever he knows, he personally knows about the proliferation of drug syndicates in the new Bilibid prison is what is more important. So, maaring kulang itong sinabi niya sa affidavit, hindi po niya siguro naalala dahil ewan ko po kung kailan niya po ginawa ito. Hopefully, it has covered all matters that he would want to testify on, pero he is here in person and therefore through our interpellations ay mapapalabas pa natin kung ano pa ang mga hinahanap ni Secretary Vit Aguirre na sa tingin niya ay kakulangan sa kanyang mga sinabi at inihayag sa kanyang affidavit. So, Comsec, can you please provide a copy of the affidavit of Sebastian for purposes of identification and for purposes of marking? Attorney Arriba,